Happy Tuesday, everybody. I have literally recorded this video 5 or 6 times. Easily 5 or 6 times. And every time I stop because I get talking on a topic that I really don't want to go into depth with. Not because I don't try to be completely 100% honest with you. I don't feel like this is something that needs to be out in the public. It's a personal issue between me and my daughter. But I'll give you a little quick synopsis of my weekend. So Saturday was our baptism. I dozed off when my husband wasn't up at 5 because obviously he had to work. And he didn't wake me back up until almost 10:30. So then I had to shower, wash my hair, do my hair, do everything that I needed to do for our baptism. Then we left to drive up to the church to do our baptism. We did that. Got done, went to the Mexican restaurant and had quesadillas with an avocado salad, which was really good. I only ate one of the 2 quesadillas they brought, which was like a tortilla folded in half. It was mostly meat. There was very little cheese in it. And it was really good. And my husband took the other half. And then I realized that was actually the first meal I'd had that day. So I knew my weekend was starting off good. And then I also realized I forgot to take my medicine. So already we're doing really great for the weekend, right, y'all? So then Sunday comes up. So I wake up, hurry up, get dressed, get ready for church, take my shower, get dressed, do my hair, didn't really do makeup because I'm not a huge makeup person. Mainly because I don't know how to do my makeup at all. And got dressed, went to church, got done with church, came home, and started straightening up a little bit because the missionaries came over for dinner. So we cooked some dinner with them. They came over at like 3 something. Now, the meal that we made had a lot of steps. It's called kampungi. It's a Korean chicken dish. And so there's like, you have to coat the chicken with one thing and some potato starch. Then you got to fry it. Then you got to take it out. Then you got to take some oil and you got to cook it with peppers in it. Or first cook it with leeks and garlic. Then you take out the leeks and the garlic. Then you add peppers and ground and red pepper. And then you add the leeks and the garlic back in. And you get it till the leeks are nice and crispy. Then you refry the chicken again. Then you mix them all together. And it makes a spicy chicken you put over rice. Easiest way to explain it. It just takes a while. It takes at least an hour to cook it. For the first time, though, I was able to stand up and cook without my back like completely collapsing on me, which I did pay for on Monday, but it's okay. I was okay while it was happening, and that's what's important. Is that I'm starting to make progress. If I just keep pushing myself, eventually the pain won't come afterwards. That's my hope. So we made dinner. We had dinner with them, did some VR. We have one of those VR system things that we had to get because my daughter talked me into it, and now it doesn't get used. So I figured I'll let them use it before I sell it. So I'm probably going to post that for sale here shortly. And then my grandmother, nope. I'm going to have to call her. She's on my mind for some reason. Sorry about that. So, Sunday night, Owen called and talked to his mom for a little bit. So we were on the phone with her, and then we got on the phone with her, went to bed late, because it was after midnight when they got off the phone. Woke up late on Monday morning, and we had to rearrange stuff for our home inspection for hosting a foster, not a foster. See how my weekend has been going? I am not doing well at all. Our exchange student for the school year, and her room has to be fully set up, which it basically was. We just had an extra bed in there, which we had to move into this room before my daughter comes home for the 3 weeks a month, whatever. Oh, the ice cream truck just went by. He never goes by our house. Anyhow, so needless to say, Um, we moved the bed. We moved the crib that we had for doing foster care into the shed. We moved a rug from one room to another. We kind of just started putting stuff where it belongs. And just kind of getting a home for things. And that was all well and good. And it's just, I forgot to eat all day again. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, did not eat all day, only had dinner. Forgot my medication all 3 days. Super proud of that. Not really. So I'm just mad at myself. And also, on top of it all, started something on Friday. If you know what I mean, ladies. This is the thing when you start hitting like that perimenopause state, you can't use a calendar. There's no way to guess when it's going to happen. It just happens. And you're like, oh, okay. Like, you got to be ready to be, like, surprised. Gotta love it. But my friend also said that will change a little bit when I lose more weight. Because, honestly, when I was at my highest weight, I was going 2, 3, 4 months without. Which was probably partially my PCOS, but was definitely partially my weight as well. So I know that's something that'll happen. I should be happy about it, but I'm not really. But whatever. But yeah, so I was not great with taking care of my medicine this weekend. I was not great with eating like I should have this weekend. Then this morning I got up and somebody had eaten my yogurt that I needed to make my smoothie. So I just took a deep breath and I said, okay. And I look and all my husband has is this super sugary breakfast cereal. Can't do it. You know, I would rather go without a meal than eat something that horrible for me right now. Like, I don't even like the idea of eating it. Like, it just makes my mouth hurt. And then I thought, oh, well, I have stuff for lunch. Well, yeah, sort of. I sort of have stuff for lunch. I have some pepperoni that I can have exactly an inch of because the rest of it I need for dinner tonight. And I had one packet of 100-calorie crab snack things that are from Walmart, like $1. They're 100 calories or 80 calories, something like that. We just get like 4 little sticks of crab meat. So that's what I had today, was some crab meat. I didn't even bother opening up the pepperoni. So that's all I've had today. And water. Anyhow, if I don't tell my husband that I need to get lunches for the week, he won't think to ask me if I have them. It's part of his Asperger's. It's a thing. It's whatever. So yeah, he didn't pick up anything for the lunches when he ran to the store. And when I said, oh, I gotta go to the store with you, because in the back of my head last night, I was like, oh, I need lunches. He was like, no, I'll get everything. And I said, oh, okay. And I had said to him, I'm going to need lunches. Why didn't send him a text saying, oh, add lunches to your list? So apparently that was, enough to make him forget. So it's whatever. I am frustrated with him right now because I get that way sometimes. Because you know what? Marriage ain't easy. If anyone ever tells you marriage is easy, they are lying to you. Super hard. Marriage is always work. Marriage is always two people having to cooperate in ways that are not normally the way they would do things. Sorry, I'm covering myself because my air conditioner just came on and I am freezing. But yeah, so after cooking on Sunday night, my tailbone is hurting pretty bad. So it's very uncomfortable to sit, but it's also uncomfortable to stand and uncomfortable to lay down. So good luck with that. That's just what it's been. And I'm trying to overtake my pills. So I've got an alarm set on my phone now because I can't keep forgetting this. This is all part of my ability to succeed. And I feel like part of me sort of wonders if, because I've lost so much, are people starting to slow me down? Or am I trying to slow myself down by not being verbal enough? Hey, I need this. Because I'm not that girl, guys. I am not the one that's like, I want this now. Like, that's not who I am. Oh, this is a weird little creasy thing I got going on there. Anyhow, has that been there, guys? It's just a strange little creasy. Anyhow, but yeah, so needless to say, it just is what it is, and I've got to figure out if it's them, if it's me, if it's all of us just sabotaging me a little bit. I don't honestly think my husband's doing it on purpose. He could be subconsciously doing it. But I mean, honestly, he really wants me to be more active. He wants me to change things. So I don't see why he'd be doing it. So it's probably more me, but I just don't. I'm probably doing it subconsciously too. Because I honestly wake up in the morning, go, I'm going to work out. I'm going to eat this. I've got this planned. I've got this planned. You know, Monday night, I need to get lunches. Like, things were all in a row. My ducks were in a row. And then somehow somebody stole my ducks. So, yeah, needless to say, that's just been my weekend. And it's been horrific. But I did today video making the flatbread. And if you guys have, it's going to be up tomorrow for the flatbread recipe. But if you guys have like a flatbread recipe, a keto one, that maybe is a little bit less dry, that would be awesome, because the one I got, they said was really good. Mine looked pretty much exactly like theirs when it was done, but it was so super dry, and I don't know what else I could do differently to have the taste be less dry. So if you guys have a solution for that, please tell me, because the taste wasn't bad. Just the fact that felt like I was eating sawdust was the problem. And that's where I run into a lot of my problem with healthy food is I don't like dry food. If it's super dry to where I have to like drink with it, then I don't want it. And like I said, the flavor was pretty good. Because I put tuna fish on it, that was moist enough after I just kind of let it sit there for a little bit. And we used Vegenaise in the tuna fish. And nobody noticed, by the way. It was a good thing. But anyhow, so we made Vegenaise with it, and it was moist enough that it kind of moistened where the tuna was, but anywhere on the edges just didn't have enough moisture in it. And so trying to figure this out. Trying to figure out an answer to this one. So yeah, so that is what happened this weekend. And again, if you have any tips and tricks on keto flatbread, if you have a good recipe for one, please let me know. Because I really want to make up a bunch in advance and, what do you call it? And be able to like freeze it. So I can just like pull it out in the morning for lunch that afternoon. And make different flavors like turmeric or jalapeno or olive or whatever. Like I just want to be able to make different options. So yeah, that's where I'm at, y'all. You guys have a great day. And again, I am really hoping my weekend gets better. My week gets better than my weekend was. Y'all, I'm so out of it right now. I am seriously just so stressed out. And I'm like, I need to not be stressed out. And I say it to myself. I'm like super conscious that I need to not be stressed out. And right now it's just not happening. So I'm just going to take a deep breath, y'all. And just I hope that everything works out the way it's supposed to. And we get myself back on track with my meds. And tonight we are going to the store after we have our meeting at 4. And we're getting some lunches for this girl. I only need 4 lunches for this week. 4 because it's Saturday. My son does ramen. I won't do ramen because of sodium count. So I got to figure out something. So anyhow, I will see y'all tomorrow with my keto bread and Thursday's weigh-in day. And then Friday, I'll be doing the oatmeal, no-bake oatmeal protein balls that I've been meaning to make. Still haven't made. So you guys have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.